Hey everybody, this is Be Destructive. I got my 3 tractors I competed with the last 3 years up at Top Tractor Challenge in Pine Mattoon, Pennsylvania at Red O2's events. If you want to check them out, I'll put some links below for sure. But since I still have all 3 tractors and I've never really did a walk around of each one of them since it happened, I kind of wanted to show them off a little bit. So here's all 3 of them in their glory, lined up side by side for the first time in I don't know how long, if ever, like this. And the trophies that I won those years. I got 3rd place in each year. Got 3 tractors in 3 years, so 3 for Dale, baby. But part of the problem is when I get up there and start interviewing with Reds, I get a little carried away and I don't explain all my tractors enough. So today I'm going to explain them all, give you a little walk around of each one of them, and at the end I'll tell you an idea I've got. Leave it to constructive, knock rocks down off the hill. So this right here is Chilbert Murray Jr. Jenkins III, 1974 Wilforce C160. That's how it started at a Tecumseh. That got pulled off, kept running weird, obviously. It's Tecumseh. So found a $40 mower online and had a Magnum 18 on it, so I brought it home and that's what came on it. So built a little exhaust for it, a 7-inch pulley, the little, belt guard different, little guard wrap around the front. I broke the brake pedal off over at Bears. That's on video, you can go back and check that one out sometime. Made that. Gas pedal, 5-inch rear pulley. It runs a 90-inch belt. It's got a double tensioner set up in here. Custom back wrap on the belt as well. Welded rear end. Little bumper made out of just some square tubing, round tubing. Run the 25 by 10 by 12 Ocelot A390s in the back. I like those, but they are not truly 25s. So they're like 23 aired down. Run the Duro Thrashers on the front. This one, and run on the front of Cactus Jack as well. It's got some bracing done on the front spindles, but definitely needs upgraded to the John Deere stuff to get the 1-inch jazz. But bent the steering wheel, a lot of people do with these bad boys. So it's got a disconnect welded on it and a Grant steering wheel. And that's about it. Some custom tape. It's got, what else? LT Suzuki 80 front tie rods that's been extended, and you can get those for like 25 bucks online. They hold up real well. Beat the crap out of it, broke the spindles off of it. Just got to drill them out like 2 steps above, maybe I think it's like a 32nd bigger than the hole, and they go in like butter. But that was a great mod. Just got a little headlight in it, nothing crazy, but this was the 3rd place winner at Top Tractor Challenge 2021. Chilbert did good. 2021 was very muddy and it was like a battle of attrition. Went through every obstacle with it, put a score in, and that helped me basically survive 3rd. We had a lot of breakage and stuff that year, but Chill held up like a Mack truck and we brought her on in. But this is a little look at him, and we're going to bring you the next mower up here. It's my 2022 mower, old Cactus Jack.
Bang, 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 bang.
One of these switches, turn it off. Bang, 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 bang. All right, I'm not going to act like a spaz and do the whole thing in Cactus Jack voice, but I want to. All right, second on our travels up to Pine Mattoon, Pennsylvania. Blah, 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 blah. third place again. Brought a little different unit. The last time I brought a real heavy one. Had a 130-pound motor, big torque, all that stuff, but it was a, you know, it's a Goliath. Weighs 650, 700 pounds at least. This one weighs around 400. So welcome to Cactus Jack. This one started out as a 1997 Murray LT wide body. Had a 12.5 horse motor and a 38-inch or 40-inch deck. Now it's got a, let me show you here. This would be a 23 horse, 680 cc V-twin Kohler Command engine. Gotta thank my sponsor Kohler. You always hear me say. Because one thing you will notice is all 3 of my TTC tractors have Kohler engines. And all of them ran perfectly fine, all of it. But again, we stayed with the oil pumping system. Got that motor off of a free tractor. Gotta love that. Thank you, my cousin Bob, to some hookups from church. Somebody moved and they didn't want their old tractor, and by golly, it had that big old 680 V-twin on it. So again, Duros on the front, 19 by 8 by 7s or 7 by 8s. The back, we're running some Tusk Mud Force. They're like a knockoff ITP mud light. 25 by 8 by 12. Went skinnier, wanted to go light. Whole tractor, the whole theme of this one was to reinforce it in certain places and go light everywhere else. Went with real light tubing, skid plates on it. Underneath, I did some reinforcements on the frame, double braced on either side. It's an 820. This one has a mountain bike disc brake, rear disc on it. Underneath there for the braking system, 5.5-inch deck pulley. Basically, it's just a front mower pulley, flipped and cut. The back is a 6-inch on this one, so 5.5 to 6 ratio. A little front bumper, moved it out a little bit because that motor was so heavy. A couple gallons of fluid in the front. Custom brake pedal for that mountain bike. Custom throttle. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I didn't put too much extra on this one because I wanted it to stay relatively light. I wanted to try to take advantage of, you know, being nimble on the course instead of the opposite. And it worked to a certain degree, other than I struggled in the rock crawling course and DNF'd and just wasn't trying to beat it to death. I'm kind of a heavier person. I'm around 6'2", 6'3", and around 215, and I didn't want to break the rear end in it before I got done with the day, so I didn't kill it in that obstacle. You know, maybe I should have pushed it harder, but kept alive all day. Came home with 3rd place and super happy. For a Murray, I think it was the only Murray at that time of like the new body style, like an LT, that it competed. I think our boy competed with an old school Murray, which is awesomer than this, but Cactus Jack holds its own with that big motor, with the weight out front, with really no weight anywhere else. And you can see where I've got the seat in front of the rear end. Without having any stretch to it, you can really get up over the wheel, get in the center of this tractor and make some speed. So go back and watch his videos. You should definitely go check out Red's 02 and the old TTC 2022 footage. Sponsors that year, again, Longbow Jerky came through. Reds, the Meyer family had Ox Beam come on. Adam's small engine. There you can see. Piedmont Drift. Y'all should know that. Wu-Tang Clan for the children. But it's a good look of Cactus Jack up close. If you hadn't seen him, there he is. And you're gonna hear a little bit more about Cactus Jack here by the end of this series, I believe. So on to the next tractor. Not least, our good friend Steven Universe. Hey Steven. Hey everybody. Our 2023 3rd place winner. This here is a 1973 Sears Suburban SS16. No longer a 16 motor. Was missing the whole top end when I got it. I traded that old Tecumseh motor that came off a chill and another Tecumseh motor I had for it. Got the frame, whatever else, rear end, and he gave me a SS14 ghost hood and grill. Missing the implement side, but my daughter and my wife drew a little face on Steven. Look at him, how cute is him? It's got a little pull strap, got some bump stops I made. Running 3 gallons of fluid in it because I am running a light engine. Red's 02 sponsored me a 3-inch stretch kit. You should definitely check those out if you're going to do anything with the Sears Suburban. Man, it changes it from like your regular average Joe to a hero instantly. Definitely a good mod. I chose to keep my seat back because I got long old legs, so I'm not back behind the seat, but I can scoot up. I'm a big boy, I know how to scoot up. We got the wheel horse steering wheel. We're running, everybody seems to run these and they do great. I understand why. The Sun F 19 by 7 by 8s. These ones do great. They got a good cutting tread in the center. Really was happy with that. Running a Kohler 440, CH 440 on there. Made my own exhaust system. It goes in, down, through, and then back out. So it's kind of loud, but knocks the pops and bangs completely out of it, but it just gives you that, you know, blah. I like my Ocelots like I was telling you about before on chill, but they weren't true 25 inches, so I got the 26 by 9 by 12 because I don't have as much power as those other tractors. Didn't want that much weight, but I wanted more height than I had. I knew it was going to be ruddy and stuff like that. When you let air out of them like that, you're really not truly the tire height anyway, so as long as I fit under here, I was happy. So these 26 by 9s are like 25 and a half aired down, but there is Steven. 50-year-old tractor, got me 3rd place, was super tickled. Really was, you know, clear up until the mud bog, I didn't have a chance in there without any torque, but I was holding my own. So I actually won one of the events in it too. I'm not gonna tell you which one, you're gonna have to wait for the footage. But all right, now that you've got to see all 3 of these tractors a little closer and hear me over talk about them, now I gotta tell you about my game plan. We got 2021, 2022, and 2023, but we have a disagreement going because all of them have 3rd place, and we know from 1st year, 2nd year, and 3rd year I competed. So did the obstacles and competition level. So we want to see if this old girl right here can hold up to Steven Universe and hold up to Cactus Jack in a friendly competition. I'm the driver. These are my babies. Who's the best? I want to find out. You want to find out? So let's find out. But I'm not going to leave you off on this one, just showing you about them and telling you about it. I want to do a little thing we'll do maybe as a tiebreaker. Who's the fastest? I don't really have a way to drag race myself in here, but I have a beautiful wife for assistant over there, and she can help me out by doing a timer and a camera for y'all. And we're going to run up through the back side of my course over here, just in a straightaway, find out who's the quickest of the drag race tractors. So we got some results from that first one right off the bat, if I need a tiebreaker later, because, you know, drag racing's whatever. But got one. So 3rd place would be with 8.93 seconds. Steven Universe. All right. Did the big wheelie at the beginning cost me on chill? We're gonna find out. Big displacement tractors, 12-cylinder engines. And 2nd place, chill, with an 8.53 seconds. Look at that. We are super close on them. And that means there's only one place for first place in this drag race, with an 8.27 seconds coming out of the hole and launching it hard. The lightest and the biggest displacement tractor. Again, there is no replacement for displacement. Biggest engine, biggest power, lightest tractor takes the win. Uphill battle the whole way. Obviously torqueless. Big torque, big weight. Big torque, little weight. So stay tuned. This is just going to be the little teaser. You're going to have to come back and see now which one of these bad boys are going to do good on, you know, like obstacle course stuff, you know, technical stuff, and then more of your fast section stuff. We're going to find out. I'm going to put 3 different challenges up for 3 different tractors for 3rd place. Find out who's the best of the best. There can only be one, you know this. If you watch the old movies back in the day, you know Highlander, there can only be one superior grub turkey out of the group. So stick with me. I'm gonna try to release one a week for maybe the next 3 weeks coming up, and we'll know who's the best. And then I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my plans with this tractor, and this tractor for 2023, 24, and beyond. Thanks for sticking with me here. As always, be destructive.